And I'm going to break down this Monique that you see on screen right here. Now, I talk about this one when I did the Cat Williams video to show you that they are all the same. I made a mistake by calling it Nikki when I do the video. I couldn't remember this fucker name right here, this Monique. But you remember when this come out and talking about the black ball, that Hollywood black ball in this one right here, and I did a video on it and I break it down. And what did I tell you? That these are the ones who gonna play truth teller. The same thing I tell you about the Cat Williams. It's funny how both of them coming in the same category right now. Play comedian, and now they're gonna tell you truth. And both of them end up on this Shannon Sharpe bullshit podcast that they have to brainwash the masses. You understand? They're putting on a show and they're getting a lot of views. Suppose they be using these Sodomites to tell the truth. I'm gonna expose this Monique right here, because I already told you what it is. It's a 100% Hollywood faker, just like the Cat Williams. It's no different. And as you could see, this Sodomite on screen they call Shannon, basically was playing in the NFL, win Super Bowls and all, and was on Fox supposedly doing debates and all of a sudden have a big podcast like this interviewing comedian. Remember, this is a football player supposedly. How do you get around putting on a podcast and interviewing truth teller comedian? It's the dumbest thing in the world, and as you can see him right there, puffed up on juice and everything, fooling in the damn masses. We go get into this and get him a boot. Just make it run.
What was Monique
fake
like
muscle
as a
on him.
little
Look
girl?
at him.
What you seeing right now, baby, ain't nothing.
Listen, people, I'm going to show you that the Monique is a faker. 100%. All of them fake. Once you see them show up on TV, they fake. Did they capture you in a funny way where you might believe in them? You're dumber than a damn rock. Pay attention here.
Listen, let me tell you something. A lot of people in this industry don't like me, right? Yeah. They didn't like me as a little girl, Shannon. I'm so...
Listen to them, people. They're trying to prove that they're not a part of the cabal in Hollywood. The Hollywood secret society. They sit there running mind games on the people, and this is a part of it. You have to understand, how did the Monique come on the scene? The same way, what did Cat Williams do to get in Hollywood? You never understand. They break the barrier, they get in, but they got blackball. What a dumb shit. You believe that? Pay attention. Once they're in Hollywood, they already got initiated and plugged in. Don't be thinking it's a coincidence where they make it in and then all of a sudden they're blackballing them. It's bullshit. You need to wake up. Understand what Hollywood is? It's a devil-run shit. All of these people is Sodomites in Hollywood running games on you. Pay attention to the Monique and don't believe that it's a real woman with the funny-looking face. Pay attention here.
To this shit, people didn't like me because I was going to tell it. I'm going to tell.
They didn't
I'm
like
going
you.
to tell on you. So what you...
They're gonna tell on you. You hear that? Yes, this one say gonna tell on you. That's why the Hollywood don't like them, but they cast them in TV shows and put them on to the public. It's stupid, people. Don't believe in it no more. You really believe that these people is going against the people who make them known? How would you know the Monique? Listen this right here.
Right now is
And
the
they
same
laughing.
thing you getting. They tried to fight my ass in the 12th grade, Shannon. They surrounded
12th grade, gotta mention 12th grade. They're trying to fight them in 12th grade. You hear that? Pay attention. Number 3 coding. Listen.
A group of them.
A group of them. Listen.
Wanted to fight on me. Why? Because I told the truth.
Wow.
What you tell? I told Andre that was not Lamon's baby. Because that's what Lamont... That ain't your place.
Listen to them, people. They're playing around with the dumb masses. Like I say, you shouldn't take no truth from comedian. I don't care which direction they say they're coming from. They get blackballed, so now they are part of you. I'm asking you a question. When Monique was in Hollywood eating out the devil's pot, and by the way, it's still in Hollywood. It's in a TV show right now on HBO. What you think? Either HBO or Star, one of those supposedly, you know, street gangster, good drug movie supposedly. I don't remember which one it is, but the Monique is in there. You have to understand, they're still a part of Hollywood dancing around on the masses. I'm trying to remember if this Sodomite already have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, because most of them who's coming talking about Hollywood are talking against Hollywood actually have that star. Pay attention here.
Wait a minute, Sugar, you gonna calm yourself down?
Listen.
Okay. Do you see Shannon losing himself with me? You better
Look at them people. They're playing with the damn masses, and take a look at the Shannon character. Like I say, he's a 100% fake, a Hollywood character. They bring on the masses. Now we interviewing these Sodomites, all a part of Hollywood. Listen.
Let me tell you you something.
Okay.
Okay? I'm a person for right.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you tell me something and you say, Monique, I've done something to somebody, but don't say nothing. Shannon, I'm going to need you to fix that. Because if you don't fix it, I'm going to have to tell that.
You hear that, people? Playing a good guy on your ass right here. You don't get it. So this one fixing up itself to be a so-called truth teller. The same thing as you see with the rest of the comedians that they after job right there. They come out as a comedian, but they're actually there to bring you the devil work, telling you supposedly truth. You believe them? Listen right here.
Because it's wrong. So when she tells me,
all
this
day
is
of the
not
week is just the devil horns. This one flashing right here, and if you believe it, you're stupid.
his baby, but I'm going to tell him it's his baby. I can't let you do that. That's not right. So what I stand for is right. And
So in the 12th grade, people, they're trying to fight this one right here. Or the 6th grade, I don't remember what grade they say, 12th grade, because it tells somebody that the baby wasn't theirs. This is what they're saying right here. Is it real? Listen.
think where we run into a problem in our community, in our group, we get so caught in, well, that's not your place, but you see wrong happening, right? So when you see wrong happening, what you do? Do you just stand back and say, that ain't my business? Or do you look and say, well, I knew that wasn't his baby. Now the baby 21 years old and he's trying to find his father.
21, number 3 again. And look at the Monique. The hands is big, huge hands. And take a look at the body right there, people. Is that a real woman? I got it, man, because it got on those big melons on the chest just like Oprah. It's another man in a drag, 100%. And like I say, I did a breakdown on this one with the airy foot and everything. You don't get it. It's a damn man in a drag posing up on the masses as a fat woman. It's a damn joke.
What you gonna do? I'm asking you, what you gonna do?
Well, honestly, Monique, if somebody
Another
say, well, Shannon, I'm going to
podcast.
tell you something, and I'm going to tell you this and
And take a look at this one nose right here. The nose is clearer than the damn tone of the face. Why? Is he wearing a mask? I never see nobody with that nose. That nose that wide, look like a damn clown nose. This is a joke right here. Tell me why the tone of the nose is different from his damn face. It's a faker. 100% in, and don't worry about it. He piled on with fake muscle right there. Pay attention.
confidentiality, and I don't want to go any further than me, you, and this table.
Yes.
It stayed with me, him, and the table.
Well, let me say this, because I'm going to go back and forth with your ass, okay? I would say, before you tell me, did you hurt somebody?
Okay, yes.
Before you tell me, is this something that would make me question your character? Before you tell me, you got to be clear about what you get ready to tell me. Because if you're getting ready to tell me something and I know that you've done something wrong.
I don't understand why people couldn't see this. This supposedly interview right here and this Shay is to put on this character as a truth teller. Remember, it tell you how pure it is, how it believe in telling the truth, how it gonna... It's a faker, people. They're building up a character. I want to ask you again, what the fuck is this interview is about? What it's about, people? Why is they coming out supposedly right now on this supposedly podcast talking all this shit about Hollywood, and they're trying to gear up for the new world. You understand? With fakers telling truth. Comedian that you laugh at telling truth is starting to look dumb now, people. You have to look at it in this upside down world. Why did they give you comedian as truth teller? Why did they give you these characters to begin with? All of a sudden telling truth. They're about the destruction of the masses. Move.
Kevin Hart.
Listen.
Now, you know when Cat Williams said gatekeepers?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, I do his podcast.
Yes.
And I want y'all to re-listen to the podcast so you can hear it for
Pay attention. He wanted to go re-watch the podcast or watch the podcast to understand that the Kevin Hart is a gatekeeper. And you're going to notice one thing with these Sodomites as they come out and playing black on your ass. You notice who they're hitting? You notice who they're going after? The same black people that they come to represent. You'll never understand. They claim that these black people that they're going after in the comedian world or whatever is at the top. And these supposedly be blackball, and at the bottom, they're trying to take down the ones at the top supposedly. Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, Martin, all of them. They claim Oprah, all of them. They claim is on the higher shelf, and they're trying to take them down. But guess what? All the same black people supposedly. You don't see the agenda yet. Like I tell you, they use black comedian to destroy black people. That's the reason why they're there. Because of course you're listening and they're bashing black people, but oh, it's black people doing it, so you're not gonna get it the right way. You're not gonna understand what they're doing there. It's a wicked brainwash, people. That's why I tell you, don't never trust these comedians that the devil people put on. Your hunger for laughter, your hunger for entertainment, that's why they got you in this dumb box right here, people. So don't trust nobody that the government bring. They are a part of it, people. They're here to brainwash the masses right here. And like I say, black against black is what they're showing you right here. They talk about all these black actors that they have to put in dress to put them on before they can get on the upper echelons of Hollywood. But they don't talk about the white people who also wear it. White man, supposedly, playing woman. All of them do it. It's not about the color, but that's what they're shedding a light on. Like I tell you, black people can put down black people, and the black people would notice that it's a put down because it's coming from black people. What do you think Dave Chappelle was doing with the whole Chappelle show, people? You don't get it. And all of a sudden, Chappelle becomes a truth teller. The Illuminati trying to kill him. So all of a sudden, he's one of you now. You don't get it. It's a fake world you're living. Pay attention to this Sodomite with the pyramid right there on the fucking chain for art. Pay attention here.
When he first comes on, he says, "You're like my mother. You're like my aunt. You're like my sister."
Yes, and you're still not a woman. No matter what the Kevin Hart supposedly see you as. You're just a man in a drag right here.
Okay. Then we do the podcast. We speak about the Tyler Perry situation.
And that's another person they supposed to be. The sodomite they call Tyler Perry. That's one of them that's supposed to be on the higher shelf and they're trying to take it down. You don't get it. All of them is part of the same ring, messing with the masses. And all they're gonna do with this, divide you in section. That's all it gonna be. Like I mentioned, Tyler Perry, 33 in numerology. And I don't remember if Monique is also 33 when I break it down. I can't recall that, but they all fakers, 100%. Don't let them separate themselves so you can choose some of them if you believe in truth. It's all bullshit. Listen.
He said, "I don't really know Oprah, but I'm going to reach out to Tyler."
them.
I appreciate that. Kevin kept his word. He reached out to Tyler Perry. Kevin Hart called me back about maybe a week or so later. He said, "Mo, I talked to Tyler. He said he don't want to revisit it. He said, but I tell you what, let's move past that, Mo. Let's just move past that and let's just do great things." So whatever
That's what Kevin said.
I want you to hear me, Kevin Hart. Let's move past that, Mo. Let's do some great things together. Don't even worry about it. Whatever y'all want to do, I will partner with you. I'll executive produce with you. You just let me know.
Executive produce. They are puppets, people. You ever see puppet controlling something? How puppet gonna produce something? Are you stupid? This is a damn joke. They just act, people. They just move when the puppet master pull their string. Don't be thinking Kevin Hart casting anybody in no movies. Kevin Hart is no gatekeeper. He's a part of the damn dumb ring. You got to understand. Let me tell you who is a gatekeeper. Ice Cube right there. Ice Cube cast the Kevin Hart in a movie, supposedly. Like they tell you, just like I tell you, Puff Daddy, Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, Quincy Jones, they're gatekeeping the music. So you understand, Ice Cube gatekeeping the black music, the black movie industry, basically, where they tell you that black people casting black people. Ice Cube supposedly cast the Cat Williams, cast the supposedly Kevin Hart, all of them. What you think? Okay, so who is the gatekeeper here? You have to understand, like I mentioned, they have a higher shelf supposedly, these on the lower shelf supposedly, and they're gonna expose the ones on top and you're gonna take it for truth. All of them is in the same damn ring. Listen.
You want to do. Now let me say that before we go any further because I want to make sure I give Kevin Hart his proper credit.
Listen.
When my family was up against the wall, Kevin Hart wrote us a check.
Listen,
and said, "Here you go." We're forever grateful for that.
A
When
check.
we were able to give it back, we said, brother, we appreciate you with some interest on top.
They be able to give it back with interest on top. They're full of shit, people. Listen.
Because I don't ever want nobody to think me and my husband. So I want to make sure I put that out there. That brother really helped us out when we needed to be helped out. Then when he came back with, I got you. I didn't ask Kevin Hart to do anything. He said, I'll executive produce. I'll partner with you. I said, good shit, Kevin, because we're in a deal with Endemol. And we're trying to get our talk show back. Mo, whatever it is, I got you. Now, Kevin Hart is one of the biggest entertainers right now in the world, right? And
listen, people. Kevin Hart, this one said it. Kevin Hart is the biggest entertainer, one of the biggest entertainers in the world right now. You see that right there? All of them is in a tricking the masses, like I tell you. They claim to take down the higher ones. That's who they're gonna bash right here because they're playing on the ground. Listen.
Then we got off the phone with Kevin Hart. We called Endemol immediately and said, Kevin Hart said, whatever we want to do, he got us. He's going to partner, executive produce. They was like, oh, this is incredible because when you put Kevin Hart's name on it, you already know what it is. 2 weeks go by. We get a call from Endemol. Endemol says, we just got a call from Kevin Hart's manager, Dave Becky. And Dave Becky said, Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique.
Listen to that, people. And remember, they're telling you that the Kevin Hart and they're gonna, produce this and produce that. But at the same time, Kevin Hart got a manager. You see what I tell you? The Kevin Hart don't cast people in shit. You don't get it. It's just another puppet. And all of this shit right here is to fuck with the masses' brain. You never understand. None of it got no meaning to us. We should leave that shit alone. And that's why I'm giving it the boot so the masses understand. Don't come acting crazy about some dumb shit come from a dummy mouth. You understand that? Don't basically repeat nothing that come from them. They're full of shit. All of it is devil work. And they basically brainwash you now in the end times. They have to give you these fake. Take a look at the Monique. It's 100% fake. Don't let them basically brainwash you about what's going on in Hollywood. All of them is a part of it. Listen again.
She told y'all he doesn't want to do anything with her, nothing.
Gossip.
He doesn't want any kind of relationship with Monique.
So what changed between the 2 weeks and plus he gave you a check, you gave the money back.
You gave the money back already or you gave it back on a later date? When did you give the money back? Listen this.
Said he would partner with you, executive produce, whatever you need, Mo.
Partner.
Hey, we got
Listen to this dumb shit.
So what transpired, or what do you think transpired between then that 2 week period?
Well, soon as we got off the phone and they told us what Kevin's manager David Becky said, I called Kevin Hart immediately. I said, hey, baby. We just got off the phone with Endemol, and they said Dave Becky called them up and said, you don't want anything to do with me. He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication. I can tell you right now.
Listen
I said, wait a minute.
Here,
are you okay, though, with this?
This is what they call a podcast here, people. Why is that matter right now? Something that they claim was in the past. Why is this supposedly Shay character asking them about this bullshit? Wow, you don't get it, man. Why would they come here arguing about this shit on a podcast? Back and forth. Who said what? All gossip, people? Is this real? Wow, unbelievable. That to show you where the masses brain at when you watch this a million times. Millions and millions of times. They're showing this shit right here. Like I tell you, YouTube make these shits go viral by keep putting it on your damn page. As soon as you get on YouTube, these start coming up. Why they doing that? They're pushing and promoting this shit right here. And don't worry about it. YouTube is the one who paid them for this interview right here. Put it on. It's just like TV. Remember, I already told you what YouTube is. And remember, people, YouTube is TV. And I told you the device where you have already come with the YouTube in it. That tell you something. YouTube is now mainstream. They're the one who putting on all of these shits right here for the masses. These Sodomites supposed to be telling truth. Look at the face. It got brow ridge right there as a woman. Move.
I got a show called The Parkers.
Take a listen to this right here, people. Remember when the Cat Williams come on, he was bashing Kevin Hart because he's saying Kevin Hart come from out of nowhere and get a TV sitcom right away. Now listen, Monique is the same thing. Where did the Monique come from all of a sudden and get the show called The Parkers? You never understand. Parker, 33 numerology. You have to understand. And What is that dumb show they bring the masses? To put on these Sodomites on you, to tell you truth later after you get familiar with them. You don't get it. None of them need to cast in those TV shows, but it's puppetry. They're making puppets.
I got a show called The Parkers.
How did you get it?
I was in Hollywood less than 90 days.
Bam, 90 days, less than 90 days, which is according. It's in Hollywood. 90 days, people, and it's already got a role. Play a major role in the Parkers, supposedly. Huh? And what happened? You not put on? You're not a part of the fucking devil ring? How did you get in that fast? Listen.
Wow.
Good actor.
90 days.
90 days. Listen.
And you have agents, and you have managers, and you have attorneys, right? And they're telling you all the good things. And everybody always said to me,
listen,
you want to get the syndication.
Yes.
You want to get the syndication. Once you get the syndication, you work because you want to work.
Right.
Right?
So syndication is what, 5 years, 100 episodes?
Syndication is 100 episodes.
Okay.
Right? So that's all I knew.
So 100 episode, okay. So did you know what you're going to make with that 100 episode? Because if you're going to sign a contract for 100 episode, of course the price of it is dear. Pay attention to this fakery right here. Listen.
I didn't know to ask to be an executive producer of my own image. And nobody told me.
Listen this.
I didn't know to ask for that. I didn't know to ask for after the 3rd year of being on a successful sitcom that you could say, I now need a bonus. I didn't know to even negotiate that, and no one told me to negotiate that.
Nobody tell them to negotiate after 3 years, so he gets no money for the show. Remember, it's the same thing that Terrence Howard tell you. He made like $12,000 off the biggest movie that he played a role in as a pimp, Hustle and Flow. He only make $12,000 for the number 3 coding. That's what he make off the movie. Why he tell you that? Because he trying to tell you that he wasn't accepted in the devil ring of Hollywood. You understand? It's the same thing the Monique telling you right here. Like I tell you, a Cat Williams say it, a matter of fact. He said out his mouth, he said, listen, the person who sell their soul out to the damn industry, their job is, the only thing their job is to prove it to you that they didn't. And that's exactly the big old rampage Ayan is doing. Monique, Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, all of them. They're trying to convince the people of this world that they didn't sell their soul to the devil network of Hollywood to get in. And this is how they prove their case right here to you. Listen.
They're not going to tell you.
All they kept saying is, when you get the syndication, when you get the syndication, when you get the
I don't believe it. It's bullshit, people. It's 100% bullshit. If you're going to be concentrating on the syndication and you know good the syndication is, you're supposed to know how much it pays. Remember, it's a job. How dumb can you be? It's a job. You're going to sign a contract. The pay is involved. The amount that you work, the amount that you're going to charge for the supposedly 100 episode is going to be there on the paperwork. What did they do? How did they skip that past you? Listen.
Well, 3 years in, the Parkers was in syndication. Now, no one told me that. You learn it once you open your eyes, because now I'm going around the country doing promos. The Parkers is coming on at 4 o'clock in your city. The Parkers will be on at 2:30 in Sacramento. Y'all make sure y'all watch the Parkers. It's coming on. I'm not knowing I'm promoting the show in syndication. No one told me that.
Nobody tell you shit. How did you get in Hollywood? Nobody tell you shit, but how did you get a role in there? I don't understand. You make it all the way to Hollywood, and they love you so much they cast you and give you 100 days already. 100 episode already on paper. That means you're that good. They cast you in 90 days. They cast you in 100 supposedly episode TV show already. And you don't understand nothing about Hollywood. You only know to get in and act. Listen.
We're doing the saying if we get to 5 years, we got to 5 years. 110 episodes. Me and a beautiful young lady named Countess Vaughn, who was my baby
man
to
in
this
a drag.
day. We had the Laverne and Shirley law,
Listen to this.
It's supposed to be equal. Once we got to the 5 years, our attorney, my attorney, and the agents said, oh, the Parkers made money. Y'all gonna get paid from the Parkers.
Listen, people. So after they do the 5 years, that's when they're looking to get paid. What did I tell you? The world is dumb. For people to watch these things and don't get it, it's all fuckery, people. 100% fuckery. So listen, after the 5 years, that's when she gonna get paid? Wow, listen.
Money. Okay. Years go by. By 2004, the Parkers, we went off the air in 2004, right? In 5 years, by 2009, the Parkers had made $800 million.
And how would you know how much the show make? It's not like you're selling the show. It's just on TV. Oh, you can exactly... People, this is dumb. Remember, it's just commercial. You're watching the TV. This is how I know the world is stupid. You're watching TV. They show you a commercial. How the fuck can you tell how much the damn TV show make? How can you tell how much money a TV show make and nobody buying it? Nobody buying it, people. It's bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. The people who make these TV shows on TV. So yes, they show it on it and use it to control you. It's programming. That's what it makes for, not entertainment. So they basically put it on, throw some shit in there that they wanted to get on in the middle of it while it's going on. Remember, a 30-minute supposedly sitcom, is half of it is commercial. 15 minutes of it is commercial and you get 15 minutes of the show supposedly. Do you know that? Okay, so in that 15 minutes of selling time, they're selling you all kind of different product. You just see the commercial and then now they know how much money they make up off you? Come on, people, this is bullshit. They can never tell how much a TV show make because the TV station didn't buy the show. You better know that shit.
You're like, oh yeah,
look at this.
yeah.
Stay with me.
Look at them. They're playing.
Hey, come on. Hey, yeah. Wow. All right. Okay, because we're waiting to get this money, Santa. Oh, check is coming.
Look at them.
We get a call. We got to do an audit, you know.
You didn't get no money at all from the show as yet? 5-year running?
Everything.
Wow. I don't get it.
And that was in 2009 that it made $800 million. We're now in 2024. And they're trying to convince Countess Vaughn and I that show made no money.
Wow. Can you believe that shit, people?
They're trying to convince us that a show that cost roughly $65 million to make.
How would a show cost $65 million to make, people? Where they just sit right there in the damn studio, right there in a box and doing these dumb shit. Show me one thing in the Parkers that supposedly cost millions. You're dumber than a damn rock, people. What costs $65 million? The cameras? The world is dumb, like I said, people. Hollywood is fake. They don't get that much money that they tell you. But in order for you to respect these puppets that they put on, they have to show them up with money. That's why they have the Forbes magazine, the Fortunes magazine and all to show you these puppets. They have money. Even the sports players, people, where you see LeBron James making $41 million a year. Do you believe it or you dumb? And that's just off the game itself, not off supposedly endorsement and them things. They can tell you LeBron make $100 million a year. It's fake shit, people. It's 100% fake. It's just ranking. All of it is ranking. So now LeBron can rank up there. All because of money. Remember, if they was saying they're playing for free, you probably wouldn't pay attention to them. I'm telling you right now. This is how the world runs. That's why they fool you with the money. They don't get paid for that shit to fool you. They just let them live big for a while, give them a little house to live in and say, hey, yeah, Monique buy a $6 million home, coded and everything, and then bam, tell you that he got blackball and he don't live in the home no more. Another one take it over. That's in style now. This is how they do it. All rotation on the masses when it comes to these puppets. Listen.
In our last year of shooting the Parkers, Countess Vaughn and I made $55,000 a piece.
You see that? There you go, people. Like I tell you, $55,000 a piece for the whole sitcom. There you go. And the same amount of money that the other person made, the other little man in a drag that played the daughter. You have to understand, and none of them wasn't knowing shit. But all of them, I guess, in the show was dumb. They didn't know to ask for a raise or none of that shit or bonus. They just going like blind sheep. Listen.
That's it?
Listen.
How much were you making an episode?
Listen. You see?
$55,000 an episode.
Okay, so how many episodes did you shoot
in 5 years?
For 5
that
years.
Last year we shot 22 episodes.
Okay.
We made $55,000 a piece.
Episode.
At the end of a top-rated sit.
Hold on.
No, man.
Okay.
Listen, people, listen. Look at this right here. You go see that is bullshit. Go back again. Listen. You wanna say make $55,000 an episode, and then you say make $55,000 a season. Listen.
5 years.
5 years.
That last year we shot 22 episodes.
22 episodes.
We made $55,000 a piece.
$55,000
at the end of a top-rated sit.
Hold on.
At the end of a top sitcom. Listen.
Are you saying you made $55,000 for 22 episodes, or are you saying you made $55,000 per episode? Because I want to make sure I'm hearing you.
Let me make sure you hear
Listen.
me correctly.
Watch your
we did
time.
22 episodes.
Yes.
We were paid $55,000 per episode.
Listen,
Okay.
per
For 22
episode.
shows. Okay? That's on a hit show.
Right.
That is unheard of.
Yeah.
What is unheard of? We don't know what the fuck it is. So you're getting $55,000 a episode. That sound all right? Bullshit. Are you kidding me, people? So hold on here. So this is what you're crying about? Let's listen.
Because we're two black women.
Wow, there you go. It's because it's black women. And like I say, they're only going after the black people that's supposed to be ahead of them. Listen.
I don't know to fight for it.
Right.
Wow.
Countess is a baby in this business. So I don't know to say.
Wow, what a joke.
We should be making $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 an episode.
So
Wow.
now today, y'all want to convince us that show made no money? That show has made over $2 billion, and
You see
I'm
that?
guessing.
There you go, people. It guesstimate that piece of shit show that nobody watched. What was it on? BET? What was it on, people? You better wake your ass up. How would it make $2 billion? Nobody can tell me. So it's a TV station pay these people $2 billion and they only get $55,000 an episode? Come on, people. This is bullshit. How would they know how much it make? I guess it says guesstimating. Yes, it guesstimating.
And you want to convince us that our percentage, we made no money? We can't allow that to happen.
Right.
That's why we're fighting. That's why we're saying, no, guys, we can't sit on our hands like that.
Right.
You know how many of us, when you watch Good Times, when you watch The Jeffersons, when you watch Sanford and Son, whose family is benefiting from our images? Because the damn show ain't ours.
Here you go, people. Whose families benefit from the image? You don't get it, people. It's all set up for the dumb masses. Entertainment is fake. All of them there to brainwash you. You believe that they was trying to make us supposedly living. That's why they end up in Hollywood. You in a world of hurt. And now and then they might tell you Hollywood, in your city or something, and they're looking for actors. And no, they're picking up extras. They can pick up extras for you. You're not even playing no role. You're not playing no role. They just wanted to make numbers in a movie. That's it. That's all they're searching for. They're not searching for these. These are already there, planned by Hollywood. These are CIA agents, I call them, because those are actually the ones that working undercover. They're playing good, they're playing this, they're playing that. They're just playing a role. If you fall for it, that's your downfall. Yes, another mag, bam, I'm gone.